Due to the coronavirus pandemic, we've had to get pretty creative on how we do just about everything, right? And that includes the East Valley Veterans Parade. It is not canceled. It's just being handled in a different way. So to show us how is Ernie live on location this morning, putting this event, they're saying, in reverse. What's that about?
Well, we'll get to that in just a moment and tell you what exactly that means. But the best thing about this parade being a little different this year is that you can actually be a part of the parade. So get your waves ready, Let's go ahead and bring in Teresa here to tell us all about this reverse parade. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell us about this parade today. What makes it different and why you're calling it reverse?
Well, we realized with the pandemic we couldn't have the thousands and thousands of spectators gathering, so we put the spectators in the cars and the parade entries are stationary. The spectators will move down the parade route and view the entry, so everybody is staying safe, yet we still get to honor our veterans.
All right, and I actually want to bring in some participants in the parade today. The Buffalo Troopers. Joining me here is Roosevelt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's move the mic up just a little bit for you. Now, first tell us, who are the Buffalo Troopers?
Well, we're a motorcycle club, a national motorcycle club, and we're actually the Phoenix chapter. And we're the largest African-American club in the world. And we were started about 25 years ago. And we were started to pay homage to the natural buffalo soldiers of 1866.
And talk a little bit about the significance of you being a part of this parade today and celebrating veterans in their service.
Well, we have a lot of veterans in our group. In fact, today I have one of our Purple Heart recipients, Willie Fields, and we have our Marine, David Bright. So we have a lot of veterans in our organization. And it's important for us to take time out to service them.
Can we get a hoorah from the Marine?
Hoorah!
Anything else you'd like to say to people in the public just about trying to keep this tradition going, in the midst of a pandemic?
Yeah, it's like you say, the world don't stop because of the pandemic, and we have our soldiers who do this no matter what's going on in the world, and they do it 24/7, 365. So out of respect to them, we should take time out of our busy schedules to pay homage to them for the hard work.
And thank you so much, Roosevelt. Let's bring Teresa in one last time. Now, Teresa, if people are interested coming out, being a part of the parade, getting their waves together,
absolutely, what
should they do?
They need to head to University and Center, and they'll see a line of vehicles that they can join in on. The police will direct you. Arrive about 10:15. We will have a program kickoff at 10:45 with some dignitary speaking. Our Grand Marshal, Dr. M. Zudi Jasser, will be joining us at 11 a.m. The cannon will go off and the cars will head down the parade route. You can drive the parade route from 11 to 2.
Thank you so much, Teresa. And if you're interested in being a part of the parade, again, get out here between 10:30 to 10:45 and don't forget to practice your wave. And I'll send it back to you.
You have that down pat. Now let's take you to the East Valley where people are holding a Veterans Day parade there today. Obviously, it's going to look a little different, but at least they're having it. Ernie joining us live with more on what will take place. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we know because of the pandemic, many of us are having to celebrate things a little bit differently. Well, we didn't want to let Veterans Day just pass us by without celebrating those who have sacrificed so much. So this year, you can actually be a part of the parade. So that's the unique, different thing. We'll tell you about that in just a little bit. But first, I want to bring in Ron. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning. My name is Ron Meidlinger, Army Aviation Heritage Foundation, Southwestern Chapter. I'm going to tell you briefly a little bit about our organization, and we'll talk about the helicopter.
Okay.
But first, I'd like to say good morning and happy Veterans Day to everybody. The Army Aviation Heritage Foundation was founded in 1997, and its purpose is to tell the story of Army aviation to the public through the eyes of the soldier. The other purpose, besides maintaining and flying these wonderful aircraft, is to tell and preserve the history and tell the story of the men and women that served in Vietnam.
And speaking of the history, this is actually a restored aircraft.
This is a restored aircraft. This is what's called a UH-1B Mike model, better known as the Huey. We received this thing in May of 2019, and by September of 2019, we had this thing restored and ready to show at Miss Saigon, where it was used as a prop.
What do you feel that people really walk away with when they come to you and find out the history of these aircraft?
Well, a lot of people, it's a memory.
Yeah.
They may have had a father, an uncle, a grandfather that served in Vietnam. We've had some people actually want to sit in the seat where their father actually sat in Vietnam. This was a very lucky ship. It flew 2,400 hours, combat hours in Vietnam from 1966 to 1972. And during that time, every mission it returned to base, it was damaged heavily 11 times. 9 of those times it completed the mission, and throughout its whole life it only had 6 people wounded in action. So it's a very lucky aircraft. If you want to take a quick look around, here's a cockpit.
All right, he'll go ahead and maneuver around our photographer to show you the inside. I want to go ahead and bring in Lisa, because Lisa, this parade is happening a little bit differently than it normally does. Talk about the route and if people want to come out and be a participant.
Yes, ma'am. The vehicles in the parade will be parked along Center Street from approximately University to First, and then the public can enter the parade route and drive alongside those parade displays.
Right.
They can enter the waiting area off of University at Centennial.
All right, thank you so much, Lisa. And if you'd like to come out and look at some of these displays up close and personal from your car, of course, so we can social and physically distance, they would like you to be out here anywhere between 10:30 to 10:45. And again, we want to say Happy Veterans Day and thank you all for your service. And I'll send it back to you.
That is a fact. All right, it's so fun to see all the military vehicles out there too. Ernie, thank you.